Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Ah, man, does that cutscene ever get old. Hey everybody, I'm SuperBeasu. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've done any video whatsoever. This is just... oh man, it's just gonna be kinda awkward. You guys are gonna have to deal with that. And yeah, this time around we're gonna be doing a more so technical run-through of Dark Souls 3. It's going to be a run-through where we talk about, we can talk about a lot of lore, we're going to talk about a lot of pretty much placements for everything. You don't want to miss this type of run-through. And the build that we're going to go with is probably going to be something along the lines of I really don't build, as in we're going to do it as we go. I know I'm going to be pretty much using a bunch of armor, so this doesn't really matter much, but that's okay. So while I'm here, I'd like to talk about a few things, get that out of the way. Firstly, yes, it's been a long time since I've done anything, so this will be very awkward. My speech patterns might suck, and I also might not, you know, get to a lot of subjects as much as I'd like to. Yeah, of course I don't. Okay, this is a brand new account. Brand new. I haven't even fucking touched the thing on anything. Mind my language. Where's... Oh yeah, just throwing that out there. I actually have played Dark Souls 3 in particular many, many times. This is something that I won't be silly with. This is something that really I'll be able to get quick to whenever the time is, you know, determined in that factor. I want to know if anybody can make a build that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I haven't tried it. I want to, but I haven't yet. Also, another thing that I'd like to get to is the fact that these videos are probably going to be half-hour long videos, mainly because firstly I don't have enough time on my hands, and secondly, you guys don't want to watch hour-long videos of me just pandering and meandering on about nothing at all. So yeah, I guess that'll just be it then. Pretty much just gonna give them the base stuff and then I'll be on my way. Nothing weird. Yeah, and I think since this is the first serious channel I've had in ages, I don't really think that I really don't want to do introductions, because introductions just take away my train of thought and put it in a really useless area. So I think for you guys, I'm just gonna leave that at my bio. It's really short. It's something you can read in like 2 seconds. But the main thing that we're gonna get to in a bit is talking about pretty much the overall of what I'm gonna do with this whole playthrough. Where the hell was I going with this? Oh, screw it. It's good enough. There we go. We're in. Also, this is gonna be a playthrough where I will not be skipping any cutscenes, mainly because I realize that there are probably very few people now who can be spoiled about Dark Souls 3, but I will keep it I'll keep it classy and keep the and I'll keep the cutscenes for you guys. The unearthing scene of your chosen ash really isn't as cool as it is in an NG plus scene where you have all your badass armor. But this will work too. And true to my form, like in every playthrough when I make a big gotta take away all this shit. Alright, so being this a technical run through, we want to show I will indeed show everybody where all the stuff is. Now with this new channel, I realize the fan base is non-existent. And the reason why I chose Dark Souls 3 as the first game to play is mainly because of the reason being that a lot of people like it. It is a game that I see very people I also mainly chose to play this as my first game because I'm pretty good at it. I will mark my words for now, but I'll end up taking them back later after my first 5 deaths. So you've seen all these first couple items, all these first couple signs. Really, if you're a Soulsmith, you'll know how to get it. But in case, for all of you that don't go back here, that don't venture this far, can't remember for what reason what that item is. Fairly certain it's a soul type or something like that. I really don't know. But that guy over there, that crystal lizard, he, I believe, drops one crit but right now he's not worth it. I will probably end up dying if I even go try to fight him. So I'm just gonna continue on my merry way and get my first gesture. Well, my first gesture that is not a default. And considering that this is a brand new account, like a brand new PSN account at that, I'm going to get like that. I'm not gonna equip it yet because I will not be casually sitting at it. Guess I'll show you boss up here. I believe down here there are fire bombs conveniently placed for helping you kill this fire weak character. And I do have a tip that's Gundyr. Fire bombs. He's mostly weak to it in his second phase. That's when most of the weakness applies. The first phase, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't as weak to fire, but it still is. So I'm gonna go down. Here. I'm in these fools, and I'm gonna go right back up so I can show you guys a nice little tucked away item. Once you realize how good they are at the beginning of the game, you'll want to hunt for a lot more often. Up until you get certain, items where you can buy them all the time. Anyway, I want to jump right off there, get onto this coffin, and grab you a Titanite shard. 2 of these to upgrade a weapon to +1. I'm fairly certain. And that would have taught you how to do a plunging attack, which I really wasn't looking for. So, here's my strategy to fight a Udix, if anybody would like to see it. Especially when you start with a warrior. Apply any buff that you can right at the beginning. Switch back to the normal hand. Pull this out. Wail on him a couple of times. I'm not going to retake this video, but send me your space if it's off book. Because this is the first time I've recorded with the PSN recording software, so we'll just have to see how it works. Oh yeah, and starting gifts. A lot of starting gifts don't typically matter, because you can get a lot of the starting gifts right at the beginning if you're careful. Broken straight sword. Cool. And then a homeward bone. Or a couple back here. Yeah, typically too much, but if you want to get an edge on levels in particular, soften the soul, which I think gives you about either 1,500 or 2,000, somewhere along those lines. Alright, then after getting those homeward bones, which for some death run quests, I guess, which is basically when you want one of those really good items, but you know that you will most likely not survive. Oh yeah, nothing back there. I think I get caught nearly every time going back there for no reason. Alright, then there's a doggo back here who's ready to chomp. Oh, sorry about that. Controls kind of went psycho for a bit. We will get. Heck, let's do it. Right up here on this tree is a particular shield. I can't remember his name. East-West shield. East-West shield is a pretty good shield in the beginning of the game. Damage reduction, in particular. Sorry about that. And we're here, and then you'll want to come back here so you can jump down. Thought. Yeah, so you can come over here and grab this goodie. Another homeward bone. Can't remember for the life of me if there's another. Okay. Jeez, I have such a dry throat. Okay, anyway. So, I believe out of all the times I've beaten this game, only one of them has been a true completionist route. So excuse me if I misplaced a couple things or I'm wrong on a few things because that, I guess, not a god yet. I really can say I don't have a tactic. Really, my main tactic is to just exploit his lack of poise. I guess that's a funny word to use in Dark Souls. And if you really don't care for weak armor, you not. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that? I think he killed himself. I think he did the suicided. So, I don't know if those souls will be with my bloodstain, but I do know that his items will be on that ledge that he was in. So we're just gonna quickly do the sprint though, and as you can see, we are no longer embered because we died. Like a plugin. But in any case, we're just gonna do the quick sprinterino up here. I will use tons of made-up words in these episodes, and you will love it. And if not, then I guess that's why you will leave. Okay, we did do the suicide. Alright. In that case, I was gonna tell you guys how much souls he actually gave you so that you can know whether to go fight him in the beginning or not, but I guess it was fate for me to suck very bad. I'll try to keep all grinding that I do off camera, because I feel like an hour-long process of bull crap, and it just wouldn't be worth your time. This is the Shrine Maiden.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
Really neat character when it comes to
Weapons,
lore.
armor,
Like if you
trinkets,
skip her, I
and
believe, and go
spells.
straight to the second
I've lots
one
of little
further off,
things to ease the burden of a weary traveller. And yes, I'm undead
this
too,
one
but
come back
not ashen one, as is thy want.
come back for the first time as this game.
Ashen one, be sure to bring more souls.
She doesn't need to do. Oh, that system. Okay, anyway. And this is my main man, Andre, coming back from the first game.
What I
You know what his purpose is. Yeah, so let's try. He reinforces weapons, makes them stronger, infuse weapons with certain abilities, repair equipment, which doesn't happen as often as you think. A lot your assist to change the amounts that go for one, and reinforce, which gives you one.
Pretty be careful.
Yeah, there's a lot of really neat things to hear, but not right away as much. And this is a guy who will complicate the plot later on.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of it. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless.
And he would die.
God, it gives me conniptions.
Oh,
And they'd have
conniptions,
us seek the lords of cinder and return them to their mouldy. But we are talking true legends with the metal to link them.
You guys can read.
Don't you think?
And then another strange game. Leave. Let's see real quick. Well, I'm gonna be going around doing things and like talk about some certain things that I'd like to let you know about with these episodes that are gonna be coming out. But first,
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them, To this end, I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the dark, take nourishment.
I usually go with leveling up the core stats at first. Makes things a lot easier on my part.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Okay, anyway. There are a lot of areas in this shrine in particular, that I'll get to later on, because that will be when, like, actual items are there for me to exploit. But in the meantime...
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords, I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the lord of
I really
Cinder.
want to know more about Lilith here.
If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver.
Well, technically not a cadaver.
No need to be coy.
If you're a cadaver, you'd be super dead.
Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire? The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world.
Nice.
A reenactment of the first linking of the fire.
Indeed.
I may be but small,
But I will die.
but I will die a colossus.
I feel like
Now.
I was quoting that from somewhere, but I have no idea. I believe that's all the starter characters here. Is he up there? I don't think so. I think he comes in later on when I actually get somewhere. Yep. Usually there'd be a lead. But anyway. Hey, we're nearly done here with this first part. Okay, yeah, I might as well. I would like to talk for a second, if you wouldn't mind, like maybe about 1 minute or so. We don't need this coffee gesture. Okay, so anyways, I plan on this being a part series going by not time, not boss, well actually by boss, but mostly by area, and I wouldn't say by bonfire either, but mostly like from this boss to this boss. And all the area in between I'll cover, and then episode end, and then continue on with a different spot. I don't know if I actually plan on getting to all the optional spots, so there's that for you guys. And also, I will be doing all grinding off screen, so that none of you will have to deal with, you know, sitting through about several hours of that. So, you're welcome. I mean, I guess. I mean, you probably don't really care too much. But in any case, I also plan on doing these videos every Saturday, just about. Some will come on Sunday. It depends on my schedule, really. What was the last thing that I need to say before I leave? Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. Okay. So for right now, I believe I have PlayStation Plus on this account. I'm using the free trial up this weekend for 2 days. And then I will be getting it by next weekend, so that if, in the case of online PvP, we can do that. We can do that. And also, since this is the first video, it's practically a trial video, I'm going to have this one, and then the rest of the series, and then see if anybody wants more Dark Souls 3 content, like PvP, neat builds, etc. Then we can do that. And it'll be a fun little time for everybody. I would like to see in the comments section, if you feel like it, I would like to see your suggestions for future videos. Right now, Dark Souls 3 related, because that will be the game that I'm focusing most on. Mainly because there are so many things I can do with it, so much fun, so much stuff I can manipulate. Alright? So, well, since that'll be it, I'll be going now. See you later. This has been SuperBeasu.